I didn't know whether to go or snap my fingers. Either way, thank you for joining us tonight. Sorry for the late start. There's a major storm up in Cape Cod where Jonathan was running the show, and we just got the all the information so Michael Chapman can run the show, and he is actually running your show tonight.
Yes, although I have really bad internet connection.
That's true. We do. Do I have a bad internet connection too?
Is that any better? I just switched. I'm
yeah, it's supposed to be on the one that says 5. Anyway, so we're in an emergency situation trying to run the show. Thank you for joining us. I look forward to the Wednesday shows. For those of you who have never been with us before, I'm Bob Egan, and we're coming to you from New Hope, Pennsylvania, where it is beautiful today. And tonight it feels like summer, which is really odd in October. And we do the show every Wednesday and Sunday. And we feature all kinds of singers. These are the people that used to come into my piano bars. And some of them are people I never got to a chance to make music with, but now we're getting to do it virtually. And I'm getting to reconnect with people and friends from all over the United States and other countries too, like Mexico and with the Slovak Republic. We have Joseph, who's on about once a month. So we have a great show for you tonight. On Wednesdays, we do theme nights. And tonight, we're celebrating the music of Henry Mancini and the music of Ray Newman. They both wrote a lot of songs for the movies, and we're gonna. In fact, why don't we get started, right? To start off with some music, since I made you wait before we go any further, and I need this tonight more than ever. Happy Tito's Martini night. Have a drink, relax, and enjoy the show. Please welcome back. It took us a long time to get him on the show. And he was just on for the first time Sunday. And while we were recording for Sunday's show, we recorded for tonight because he has the perfect song from the movie Toy Story. Please welcome Sean Ryan.
Hey everybody, it's Sean Ryan. I'm so glad to be back with Bob Egan. We're going to be doing one of our favorites. It's You've Got a Friend in Me. In me, you got a friend in me. When the road looks rough ahead and you're miles and miles from your nice warm bed, you just remember what your old pal said, 'cause you got a friend in me. You got a friend in me. Troubles, I got them too. There isn't anything I wouldn't do for you. We'll stick together and see it through, 'cause you got a friend in me. You got a friend in me. Now some of the folks might be a little bit smarter than I am. I'm big and stronger too, maybe, but none of them will ever love you the way I do. It's me and you, boy, and as the years go by, our friendship will never die. You're gonna see it's our destiny, and you got a friend in me. You got a friend in me. You
Hey, thanks. So good to have you back, Sean. We had missed you all these months. And hopefully I won't be as fuzzy in a couple of minutes. We're working on that. There's an internet.
I'm running back and forth like a crazy person.
Yeah, because we just as they were about to do the show, a major storm hit Cape Cod, and where they were running the show from, and they have no power. So we
And for
didn't
some
have.
reason, our internet's like awful tonight. So
Is it? All right. Well.
anyway,
Anyway.
carry on.
So maybe I'm fuzzy, but I hear that the performers are not. Right? Am I correct? The performers are not fuzzy. Hi, Tom Orr and Jennifer Orr. I'm going to say hi to a few people real quick. My cousin Patty down in Florida, Judith and Howard are here from Doylestown, and Kathy Liebers and Kevin Gray and David Tapp and Shelley and Dennis and Sandy and TJ and Rhoda and Dottie and Jonathan Waterfield and Julie Standig and Stephen Long's back, who was just in the show last week, and Leslie Perkel is here from Oklahoma, and Penny Katz is here from Philly. So thank you all for joining us. I'm going to go right on with the next song. This next song, well, I'll talk to you more about it after the song. We're so glad to have her back on the show.
You were trying to sing songs and I'm in the other room. Okay.
Okay, so this next
It's
song
like
drove
a
me crazy.
marathon. It's like a
I
marathon.
for 3 days I was doing this every day. I would wake up in the middle of the night, and just with that, just driving me crazy because it took me about 70 tries to try to get through this next song. Are you? Oh, okay. Okay. So, please welcome back. We love having her. She was an institution with me at Odette's for many, many, many years. Our singing bartender and my friend Jane Arthur.
Every night your line was busy, all that buzzing makes me dizzy. Couldn't count on all my fingers, all the days I had the swingers. Bye, 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 baby. I'm gonna kiss you goodbye and walk right through that doorway. So long, I'm leaving. This is the last time we'll meet on the street going your way. Don't look surprised, you know you buttered your bread, and now it's fair you should stare at the back of my head. If you write a letter to me, my former friend, don't you end with an RSVP. I'm going bye, bye. I'm moving. Tomorrow I may be split into Britain or Norway. So bye, 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 baby. Now that I've heard all that jazz, and whereas I have had it, I've had it. I'm through now, with you now. So baby, it's everyone, just ciao, bye, bye. Bye, bye.
From the movie Peter Gunn. How many people remember that? Drove me freaking crazy. I love you, Jane. Anything for you. I had even forgotten that the song actually had words. I forget who made it famous. I want to say Sarah Vaughan, but I'm not really sure. I was just obsessed with trying to keep my left hand going, and it still hurts from playing that. Anyway, hi to a few other people. I want to say hi to Andy Prescott, and Becca's out there. We're going to watch her mom sing in a few, and Marjorie and Amy and Michelle Mercado. It's good to have you with us. I'm sorry if I'm still fuzzy. Fortunately, the performers are coming through nice and clear, so I will probably say very little tonight, and we'll just go on.
Am I fuzzy?
No, so it's you.
It's me. Okay, I'll get it fixed. So the next performer is celebrating his birthday. It is Matthew Allen's birthday, actually today. And I'm so glad that he could be on the show on his birthday. What a better thing to do on your birthday. I always, every time when people would say to me, why aren't you don't you take off on your birthday? I'm like, no, you got to do what you love doing on your birthday. And when you're a performer, there's nothing better than performing on your birthday and having people share it with you. So for you, Matthew, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Matthew. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Matthew Allen. And now here to sing a song for us from the movie of the same title of the song. I'm not even going to tell you what it is because you're going to know it. Please welcome from Doylestown, Pennsylvania, Mr. Matthew Allen.
Hey Bob, hi everybody. I am so happy to be here tonight on my actual birthday on the virtual piano bar. There's nothing I would enjoy better than singing for you all on my birthday. But when Bob told me that the theme tonight was Henry Mancini, I said, oh boy, the only two Henry Mancini songs I know don't have any words, the theme from the Pink Panther and Baby Elephant Walk. But I listened to some, and I learned a new song for you all tonight that I hope you will enjoy. The days of wine and roses, laugh and run away like a child at play through a meadowland toward a closing door, a door marked nevermore that wasn't there before. The lonely night discloses just a passing breeze filled with memories of the golden smile that introduced me to the days of wine and roses and you. Just a passing breeze filled with memories of the golden smile that introduced me to the days of wine and roses and you.
That was perfect, Matthew. We all love that song. How do you do a Henry Mancini night without doing the Days of Wine and Roses? But I wasn't going to go as far as switching from Tito's to wine. But I love that you had the candle there at the end too, Matthew. Happy birthday from all of us. And you always bring us such joy with your fun videos. And I know that we have some more fun performances by Matthew coming up. In fact, we have a lot of fun performances coming up. Hi, Janet Wright. Good to have you with us tonight as well. And Fred White in New Hope and all of you. Our next performer is the first time she's on the show. I'm so glad to finally get her on the show. When I thought of doing a Henry Mancini show, I had to do something for Victor Victoria. So, because it was the only musical that Henry Mancini had anything to do with. And the songs were so much fun. The movie was great. The musical was great. I mean, I think the movie was better. But love the songs from it, and there's only one person I've ever done this one song from. So I want to welcome for the first time on the show Amy Levine from Monroe, New Jersey. Amy's been in theater and for over 25 years, and she's been a performer and a director, and she's been in such musicals as Pippin and Leader in the Pack and Into the Woods, and she's director at a couple of Playhouses. So she's no stranger to the theater world, and I'm so glad to drag her out of Monroe, New Jersey, to be with us tonight. So please welcome Amy.
Hi, it's Amy Levine. I am so happy to be here with Bob in his beautiful home. See, this is not fake, this is real. And I wanted to say thank you very much. I miss everybody. I'm hoping everybody is staying safe and staying well. Wear a mask, don't go out. And if you do, wear a mask, wash your hands. So I am very happy to be singing this song for everybody. And love to everybody and love to Mom. Mwah. A lot of years ago, way down in New Orleans, a group of fellas found a new kind of music, and they decided to call it jazz. No other sound had what this music had. Before they knew it, it was whizzing round the world. The world was ready for a blues kind of music, and now they play it from Steamboat Springs to La Paz. Oh baby, won't you play me the jazz hat, baby, and don't ever let it end. I'll tell ya, friend, it's really something to hear. I can't sit still when there's that rhythm in me. Oh, so baby, the jazz hat, baby, is holding my soul together. Don't know whether it's morning or night. All I know is sounding right. So come on in and play me the jazz hat, baby, 'cause I love my jazz hat. Love jazz hats. And now they play it from Steamboat Springs to La Paz. Oh baby, won't you play me the jazz hat, baby, and don't ever let it end. I'll tell ya, friend, it's really something to hear. I can't sit still when there's that rhythm in me. Oh, so baby, the jazz hat, baby, is holding my soul together. Don't know whether it's morning or night. All I know, it's sounding right. So come on in and play me the jazz hat, baby, 'cause I love my jazz heart. Love jazz heart.
That was so fun, Amy. I'm so glad we did that. It was a beautiful day the other day when we did that. And I didn't even realize that Max was there in the action.
He was.
Many times when we taped over the summer, I'd be doing something outside and Max would be walking around, just walking back and forth. And I didn't even realize he was sitting there listening to us. So thank you again, Amy.
And
So
that
glad
was
you did the
Henry
song.
Mancini, and you had mentioned it was Victor Victoria. So he was writing the musical to Victor Victoria, the stage musical, when he died. That's why it's the entire stage show isn't written by him. So the songs from the movie and a couple additional songs are in the stage show, but Frank Wildhorn wrote some of the really big dance numbers that
In the stage show.
in the stage show. Yeah.
But nobody remembers them.
Yeah, but they all think it's like a Henry Mancini musical, but it's kind of half Henry Mancini.
Half Henry. But the songs from the movie, I mean, La Jazz Hot,
Oh my
Crazy
God.
World,
Crazy
You
World's
and
an
Me.
amazing song.
There were a couple other really good songs. I
And
love
of course,
the
at
movie.
the end, when he does the end of The Lady in Spain at the
The,
end.
the dame from Barcelona.
yeah,
whatever.
oh my God.
It's hysterical. Robert Preston.
Robert Preston was amazing in that.
Robert Preston
in that
was a
movie.
legend. Like, they're not making Robert Prestons anymore.
No.
Which, by the way, I mean, Robert Preston starred in a famous musical, and he was the iconic. He was it for Professor Harold Hill. He, the Music Man, and I was supposed to see that last week with Hugh Jackman, but anyway,
work
we
out.
won't talk about
Yeah.
that. I'll say it again sometime whenever that
Things
we're all
open
back
again.
to do that. Yeah.
Right.
Anyway, moving along, our next performer is the other new performer in the show from Philadelphia. Saul Davis has been a professional harpist his whole life, and he's a harpist and composer. And one day, I'm hopefully going to have him on the show. Like, maybe I've never jammed with a harpist. I play with all kinds of other instruments, but I've never had a harpist like sit in with me. So I'm hoping that somehow we'll do something with piano and harp. I don't know. But anyway, and in recent years, Saul's been singing with all my friends, all my piano player friends, like Dean Schneider and Tom Adams and Philly at all the great little open mic spots. Anyway, I'm glad to have him with us tonight, singing this very little heard Henry Mancini song, I Adore. And Johnny Mathis was the one that originally introduced it to me. And so please welcome for the first time with us, Saul.
Hi, Bob. This is Saul Davis, also known as Saul Sing, bringing you Whistling in the Dark by Henry Mancini. Often I think this sad old world is whistling in the dark, just like a child who late from school walks bravely home through the park to keep our spirits soaring and keep the night at bay. No one quite knowing which way we are going, we sing the shadows away. Sometimes I think my poor old heart has given up for good, and then I see a brand new face, I glimpse some new neighborhood. So walk me back home, my darling, tell me dreams really come true. Whistling here in the dark with you. Sometimes I think my poor old heart has given up for good, and then I see a brand new face, I glimpse some new neighborhood. So walk me back home, my darling, tell me dreams really come true. Whistling here in the dark with
Love that song, Saul. Nice job. It's a beautiful, beautiful song. The only two people I ever heard sing it were Johnny Mathis and Julie Andrews. And now you, Saul Davis. So thanks for making your debut on the show. Which reminds me, by the way, also thank you all for your contributions and the Venmo and PayPal tip jar. Well, we can still call it a tip jar, even though they're not really tips anymore. They're necessity. But thank you very much for all your kindness, everybody, to help support us and keep the show going. Because we're hoping to be going for a long time. And we're going to get through this whole winter and fall and winter and spring and all that together with good music. A lot of good stuff coming up too. Next week's theme is 50s. And then we have Rat Pack. And then we're already at Halloween. Can you believe it? We have a special Halloween show, which is really going to be fun too. And November is just packed with good stuff too. Our next song was actually written originally for Randy Newman's Faust, which is a musical. And but the intro was introduced, I think, by Linda Ronstadt and Bonnie Raitt, Diana Krall. I mean, the list of people that have done it is long. I think it's just an absolutely gorgeous song. I can never get enough of this. And here to sing it, a wonderful song called Feels Like Home from her home. Please welcome Patty Leone.
Something in your eyes makes me wanna lose myself. Makes me wanna lose myself in your eyes. There's something in your voice makes my heart beat fast. Hope this feeling lasts the rest of my life. If you knew how lonely my life has been and how long I've been so alone. If you knew how I wanted someone to come along and change my life the way you've done, feels like home to me. Feels like home to me. Feels like I'm on the way back where I came from. Feels like home to me. Feels like home to me. Feels like I'm on the way back where I belong. The window breaks down an old dog street, and the siren waits in the night. But I'm alright, 'cause I have you near to me. I can always see through the dark, there's the light. And if you knew how long this moment means to me, and how long I've waited for your touch, and if you knew how happy you are making me, I never thought I'd love anyone so much. Feels like home to me. Feels like home to me. Feels like I'm on the way back where I came from. Feels like home where I came from. Feels like I'm on the way back where I came from.
Thanks, Patty. Love that song. It's such a isn't that a gorgeous song? You can see why I'm making such a fuss about it. But I love the way you do it too. And it was fun doing it at your home.
Great song for her voice.
It's a perfect song for you, Patty. So that's Randy Newman. Our next song is Randy Newman too. But did you know, like, Randy Newman also wrote "Mama Told Me Not to Come" from Three Dog Night, and I think It's Gonna Rain Today. I don't know if anybody knows that one, but and You Can Leave Your Hat On, right? That was, I think, Joe Cocker.
Oh yeah, that's a great song.
You Can Leave Your Hat On.
I
Yeah.
associate that with that movie.
Yes. I
It became a
can't.
musical. The Full Monty.
Right.
You never saw it?
No.
Oh my God, it's good.
I saw the movie, but
You saw the musical.
I never saw the musical.
You never saw the musical?
No.
I think the musical might be better than the movie.
Okay.
Just saying.
I'll check it out. I'll check it out. So another. Let's continue on with Randy Newman. Can you imagine a Randy Newman show without this next song? I mean, Randy Newman always was on the edge of being politically not so correct. This song was actually, I don't know. I wouldn't call it not politically correct. I mean, it just was fun. It was just fun and it was funny. And it was a huge, huge hit for him. And here to do it is Bob McHugh.
Good evening. I want to thank Bob and Michael for including me in this show. I'm a big fan of Randy Newman's, and I'm very happy to be able to sing what I think is his biggest hit. One thing, for the record, I'm 5 feet, 11 and a half inches tall. Enjoy. Short people got no reason. Short people got no reason. Short people got no reason to live. They got little hands, little eyes. They walk around telling great big lies. They got little noses, tiny little teeth. They wear platform shoes on their nasty little feet. Don't want no short people. Don't want no short people. Don't want no short people around here. Short people are just the same as you and I. All men are brothers until the day they die. It's a wonderful world. Short people got nobody. Short people got nobody. Short people got nobody to love. They got little baby legs that stand so low. You got to pick them up just to say hello. They got little cars that go beep, beep, beep. They got little voices go peep, peep, peep. They got rubber little fingers, dirty little minds. They're gonna get you every time. I don't want no short people. Don't want no short people. Don't want no short people around here.
Good, Bob.
He is a character. Oh my
I know,
God.
right?
What was he measuring exactly?
I just think it was hysterical.
I did too.
I think it's hysterical.
Thanks, Bob. That was great.
Yeah, Bob. Bob and I were talking about Randy Newman songs, and he was coming up with all these songs that I knew. I'm friends with Sharon McKnight, and Sharon McKnight used to do a show back. I think she even did it back at Odette's, and I've seen her do it a dozen times since then, called "Songs to Offend Almost Everyone." And she had several Randy Newman songs in there, and they kept coming up in Bob's list. And I said, what about short people? He said, well, I was sure somebody's doing that. I said, no, you are. So thanks for doing that. That was perfect. That was so much fun. So anyway, our next song, guess who's here?
Oh, I've been relieved of my duties. John Richardson is back, so yay.
Oh.
Hi, John. Say hi, John. Johnny there?
Is that what happened? Oh my
See,
God.
he lived. He lived.
Oh, is that what a night? I'm
night.
very confused.
Hi.
I'm very confused. Now we have everything's good, right?
We're back
The
to
world
normal.
is a better place.
Yeah, we're back.
So now we're back to Henry Mancini. And didn't Leslie Brickus also write Victor Victoria with him?
Yes.
So Leslie Brickus also wrote with Henry Mancini on this song. I think this is one of Henry's absolute best songs, although there's still another really good one coming too.
There is.
All right, should we do it?
Okay. I wasn't sure what you were doing. I was like, what is he doing for an introduction? We were talking about the introduction today because this song starts in a weird place.
This song starts in the weirdest place of any song. It's so brilliant. It's could
gorgeous.
never have written. I don't know. I'm sure every songwriter is just blown away by this song because it's so incredibly well written, and it's. If you didn't have music and you just played by ear, I don't know how you'd find these notes because they're. So anyway.
We'll try an introduction again. Okay.
And then we'll be good.
If you're feeling fancy free, come wander through the world with me. And any place we chance to be will be our rendezvous. To farther road we'll travel down the years, collecting precious memories, selecting souvenirs, and living life the way we please. In summertime the sun will shine, in winter we'll drink summer wine, and any day that you are mine will be a lovely day, as long as love still wears a smile. I know that we'll be two for the road, and that's a long time. Too far the road will travel down the years, collecting precious memories, selecting souvenirs, and living life the way we please. In summertime the sun will rise, in winter we'll drink summer wine, and any day that you are mine will be a lovely day, as long as
Michael.
Thanks, Bob.
Thank you. Good song. Isn't that beautiful? It's so romantic. It's just so absolutely. I don't know. I don't have a word for it. It's so precious.
It is good. It's great. I'm off the lyric. I'm so mad.
I don't know what you're talking about because I didn't hear the lyric.
Well, I know what it is. So anyway.
While I'm thinking about birthdays, before I forget, hi James Henry. By the way, thank you for representing the group over at Whitehorse Village in Newtown Square.
Hey, James.
And Kathleen Brzezinski and some of my old Odets people. I love it. Hi, Krista Hughes and Lorelei. Oh, and Carol Gladstone. Good to have you back too. And Michael and Bennett and Jeff Samboski. I was just starting to catch your thing earlier tonight, and then I had to get ready for my thing.
There's always a thing, you know?
There's always a thing, right? And Jerry Wachinski's out there, and Ernest Torres, and Maurice and Rick and John Cameron. Oh, I already mentioned all that from Canada. And Ron Hunter and Patricia from down in South Jersey. So I wanted to also wish happy birthday to Lori Clipper Hinson. It's Lori's birthday today, another great performer. And yesterday was our Random Hubiax, who's on our show often. It was Rand's birthday yesterday, and Bob Dodona, who's going to be on soon.
Everybody.
And Timmy Mann. It's Timmy's tomorrow, and my friend Kathy James. So our next performer is no stranger to anywhere in Philadelphia area. He's a legend in Philadelphia. He's a legend in a lot of parts in all of New Jersey and New York. An incredible band leader, performer. He's been doing this since he was very young, much younger than when I started doing all this. And I always tell him, you get better with age. I'm so glad that we got to make music again together. Please welcome one of my very best friends in the world, one of the nicest people you'll ever meet, and best performers. Please welcome Mr. Eddie Bruce.
Hello, Robert, and hello, friends, and hello, Virtual Piano Bar. It's great to be back with you. It's been a little while. I'm especially happy to be doing a Henry Mancini song. I love his work, and when you team him up with Johnny Mercer's lyrics, it's pretty extraordinary pairing, kind of unbeatable. But this song actually did get beaten, however. At the Oscars, it lost the year it was nominated to Sammy Kahn and Jimmy Van Heusen is Call Me Irresponsible. But I never worry about Mancini and Mercer. The year before, they won the Oscar for Days of Wine and Roses, and the following year were nominated again for Dear Heart, so they were always there and in the running. This was originally done in a movie of the same name with Cary Grant, Audrey Hepburn, and it was done as a haunting Parisian melody, kind of a soft waltz. It's never been done that way again. Tonight's no exception, Mr. Egan. When we played our charade, we were like children posing, playing at games, acting out names, guessing the parts we played. And oh, what a hit we made. We came on next to closing. We were best on the bill, lovers until love left the masquerade. Fate seemed to pull the strings. I looked and you were gone, while from the darkened wing the music box played on. Sad little serenade, song of my heart's composing, and I hear it still, and I always will, best on the bill, charade. Seemed to pull the strings. I looked and you song of my heart's composing. But I hear it still, and I always will, best on the bill. Charade!
That was so much fun doing that with you, Edward.
great.
Isn't it a great song?
And it's a great arrangement, guys. Both of you.
Thank you. Well, I know that Eddie. So I know the original song. I know how the original song goes, and it's very melancholy and Parisian, and it's so beautiful.
I love that word, melancholy.
And then, yeah, right. Nobody uses that word, melancholy. Like, when's the last time you called someone and said, "How are you today?" I'm feeling a little melancholy.
Everybody needs to call Bob tomorrow and use that word.
And I'm going to say tomorrow. Tomorrow I'll be feeling a little melancholy. And now I forgot where I was.
You were talking about
So, but I saw Eddie with an orchestra at in New Jersey by Atlantic City, and he did this great swing arrangement of it. It was incredible, blew me away. And it, and then he said we were going to do that song together. I said, I can't play that arrangement. It's like there's bass running all over. There's a million things going on. He said, just make up your own arrangement. And then I get a text, like, after he got it, he said, I love it. Done.
There you go.
I love you, Eddie.
Sometimes it's magic.
And sometimes it just happens. Hi, Karen Clayton. Thanks for joining us, too. And Vicki Morrison and Beth Hansen and Charles Clement. Good to have you here tonight, too.
I was so busy, guys, I couldn't say how much I enjoyed all the singers tonight. Normally I'm out there really paying attention.
Yeah, but
it's a busy night tonight. So
Michael was saving everything when they couldn't run the show in
So I just
Cape Cod.
wanna
He
say,
jumped in and
Sean and Patty and Saul and Amy and anybody else that I missed.
Patty, Bob McHugh, Eddie.
All those people that I didn't get a chance to say great job.
Thanks, guys. And Mike also wants to say go Eagles.
Go
too.
Birds. They actually won a game.
The Eagles actually won.
I mean, it's like frightening. Anyway.
Yes. I actually went for the first time this past weekend. I went to the racetrack. Friends of mine took me to Monmouth racetrack, and my horse won. And 3 people have said to me so far, including my friend Gene Jekyll, who's watching, and 3 people all asked, and John and Merlene, and Michael, all asked me the same question. He said, "What was the horse's name?" I said, "Number 2."
Do you remember what it was?
No, I still don't remember who it was.
Painter's something.
I don't know. It wasn't the Preakness. It was another.
No, and
race.
it was called Painter's something. It was not
something
a memorable
like
name.
Painter's
Promise or something
Pride
like that.
or something like that. Anyway, before I bring up the last song, I want to thank John Richardson and Jonathan Hawkins and Heather for the Virtual Piano Bar Network. You guys do such a great job, and thank you for having us every week. And for somehow today they worked with Michael Long Distance, who signed on and got us to come on live when they had no power.
And it was really dangerous from what we heard. So I'm glad
So I'm glad you're all safe and well. I want to also send a hug out from all of us to our performer Ted Jamison, who recently lost his sister from COVID.
Horrible.
And you're in our thoughts, Ted, and we're looking forward to having you back on the show in a couple weeks. So anyway, please welcome. I got to say something about her. She's the toast of Philadelphia. She played every jazz club in Philadelphia. There's no musician outside of Philadelphia or anywhere around here doesn't know this wonderful woman. She's as beautiful as she is. She's that inside and out, and she's just somebody you want to hang out with. And one of the most talented people I know. Please welcome Paula Johns.
Hi, Bob. Hi, everybody. I'm going to do a song that was written by Henry Mancini. Moon River, wider than a mile, I'm crossing you in style someday. Oh, dream maker, you heartbreaker. Wherever you're going, I'm going your way. Two drifters off to see the world. There's such a lot of world to see. We're after the same rainbows end, waiting around the bend. My huckleberry friend, Moon River and me. Dream maker, you heartbreaker. Wherever I'm going your way. Two drifters off to see the world. There's such a lot of world to see. We're after the same rainbows end, waiting around the bend. My huckleberry friend, Moon River and me.
So nice, Paula. Did you really think we were going to do a Henry Mancini night and not do that song at some point?
Seriously.
I know a lot of people were saying, I hope you're doing Moon River. How do you not, right? Anyway, thank you all so much for tuning in with us live tonight. I really appreciate that. It means a lot to see you all out there. And I know that so many of you are also performers, and I appreciate that you watch and you also support all the other performers. And everybody just sends their love, and I appreciate it. We can't have too much of that right now. We have a great show planned for this coming Sunday. So I'll see you Sunday night, 8 o'clock. Have a good night.
Bye,
Thanks.
guys.